Well, and it's become very, very, very evident in the last couple of weeks, the human side of the human resources, right? I mean, as we've seen what's happened with the grocery stores, and we've seen, the great toilet paper debacle of 2020, but then you forget the human behind the truck drivers, in the cab of the truck. You forget, the people stocking the shelves at the grocery store. You forget, that human element, and that's part of the community,
Absolutely.
and really bringing that together and being able to connect on all those levels, I think, is something that I'm going to say again, I truly overlooked, and I'm regretful that I did, because I see where my community could have used my help, and I could have gotten help from my community years ago.
And that's where the passion comes in it for me. And that's why I'm with the chamber world now. Working in the grocery industry, right? You see all the thousands and thousands of people coming in. You see the vendors coming in and delivering. You treat those folks the same way you treat the entire demographic of people coming into that store. I also coach Little League baseball, right? I feel that it's so important to give these kids an opportunity to fail early and fail often, so that they can react to failure in a positive way.
Right.
And I feel that if citizens can drive down to their youngest, the next leaders, and give them opportunities to learn, succeed, fail, I think it's going to make a big difference when they get older, on how to deal with things that don't go their way all the time.
Well, and Paul, you have an interesting story with your interaction with Mrs. Albertson. I don't know anybody else that gave you a better example of going from the top down and reaching out to the community and saying, "Sir, young man, you're doing a noble service, and we need people like you in our community, because without you, there's not all the success that came before or after."